All right, Chimis. Welcome. If you guys are just coming on in, my name is Z, your high vibrational, spicy brain, overall wellness and comfort creator here on all the platforms. If you have been here for a while, you guys have been vibing. We have been just chit-chatting like chickens, right? Talking about, engagement and stuff, right? Growing. We're plants. We're plants. We elevate. All right, we are gonna do some deep muscle recovery and stretching meditation tonight, okay? And before I start, hold on, because they got a flashbulb right here. Let's go. Pin it right there, baby. Yes, some elevation, okay? We're doing some deep muscle recovery, stretch, and meditation, okay, guys? We're gonna sit in an L shape for this one. We're gonna breathe through it. Yes. Getting it done. Thank you so much, Chimis. We're going to sit in that L shape. Remember, we're going to start with our breathing. Make sure that you guys are giving yourself space, grace, and pace. You are giving yourself that time for self. First of all, good for you that you're here, okay? Pat yourself on the back because you're giving yourself that time. And, of course, that grace, that space, that pace. You're vibing responsibly, and you're going to have fun through this routine. So although it's a very slow routine, we are still enjoying and being in the moment, right? The moment of now, being with self, right? We're in the room, and we're like flying, and whatever it feels like to you, okay? Sitting in an L shape, we're relaxed. We're nicely relaxed. We're breathing in and out. Making sure that we're coming into self. Placing those arms wherever they feel comfortable for you. Shoulders are relaxed. Push them on in and just slowly move the arms. Just slowly starting some rotation and movement. Getting that circulation nicely started. Get it going. Paint the canvas, guys. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Welcome. We're gonna bring that leg right over, okay? We're gonna bring it over. Leave that other leg stretched out. Leave it extended, okay? And just bring that body. You're gonna stretch out as far as you can. Remember, I told you this was deep stretch. Bring that foot up, okay? So that your hamstring is also getting that nice stretch within. And if you need a little bit of support, of course, just bring your body back a little bit and just push up against with that arm, that elbow against the leg. If you want to challenge yourself just a little bit, just move that hand just slightly further up, push up, okay? So you're going to see my body just go slightly up. You're going to push up and just twist, okay? You're going to feel that oblique, that torso twist, nicely getting loose and heated up. The intensity. Feeling those toes nicely getting circulated. Breathe through it, Chimis. It's just you, the mat, and just imagine me as the Bitmoji in your head, guiding you. Nicely and gently, Chimis. And then slowly, you're going to bring that leg forward and twist back. Let that body align for about 10 seconds. You're going to feel the difference in the leg, right? You're going to feel the difference. I remember we're going to repeat the same step going to the opposite side. Remember, keep that leg extended, foot upright. And if you need to lean, lean against. If you want the challenge, bring up your body a little bit further, push up, and then twist into it. Okay, guys, twisting over. You're going to feel that stretch also on the quad and the glute area, especially if you guys have been dancing with me for the last 2 weeks. We've been really doing a lot of hip and core and leg and lower body work, okay, to help isolate and help build up control and mobility in those muscles in that area. Hello, princess. How are you feeling? I know who comes in. Some of the people who come in because of the little emojis. Like, I can see the emojis quite better than the words. So I already know that's princess coming in. So welcome, Chimmy. How you feeling? How you feeling? Bringing it in. And of course, pushing on out. And aligning that foot. Getting that oblique nicely and stretched. Ooh, nice little snap right at the bottom. Right at the bottom. Little nice little pop. It wasn't too much, but it was just a good alignment right there. And then bring it back down slowly. Remember, still having that arm in the back as support, and then coming back in. Sit with that for the next 10 seconds. Hold it there. We're going to go into a inner hip flexor stretch, okay? So this is the one we use our legs and we form into an L shape, and we twist our hip and our pelvis inward while also stretching out those hip flexors. So we're going to switch that body over into an L shape, okay? With the L's going backwards like a little Z, right? And hold it there. Hold it there, guys. Let it align. And remember, what you want to also do is push that root chakra, right? Remember, the root chakra is on the tailbone, right? You want to push it in as you're sitting on it. So once you get that position in, you're going to sit on it, and you're going to feel that hip flexor coming in, that quad. You're going to feel it. Hold it there, Chimis. We're going to slowly go into it. I know. And then we're going to make sure that we push inward now. And then we're going to push in with our sacral. So hold it there and push in. Feel that stretch right at the hip flexor. Hold it there. Keep that leg nice and forward, nice and elevated. And bring it back in. Sit on it. Sit on it. And bring it in and align. Okay, so our body's going to align with the leg. And now we're going to switch over to the other side. Bring it over to the other side. Again, L shape. We're going to push in with that tailbone, but not just yet. Hold on, Chimis. Hold on. Pace yourself. And then we're going to push it in with that tailbone. So sit in it. Hold it there. Just slight movements make such a difference in opening these areas to help your body mobilize itself much better throughout the day, helping your body move and release any blockages that it might have. Remember, just breathe through it, and then we're going to push in with our sacral, pushing forward with the sacral, push, opening up that hip flexor as well, right there. And then bring it back into that seat. Push that root chakra back in. Align. Breathe through it, Chimis. And then bring it into an L-shaped position. Again, we're going to do our toe reach. Sit with it for 10 seconds. You're going to feel it tingling. And then reach over to the front. And hold that position. Hold it there, Chimis. Breathe through it. You got it. We're going to push out. Keep that stretch, but push out the feet to stretch out those calves and those shins. Hold it there, those ankles. And then bring it back up slowly. Breathe through it. Sit with it. You're gonna feel those shins. We're gonna get into rotations now. All right. And move that body to the side. We're gonna go into a flat back and all fours. We're gonna go into a hydrant rotation. So we're gonna move those legs around. Nice and slowly. And as you get into it, make sure that you're moving that rotation even larger. Ooh, nice little snap right there. We're gonna start extending that leg and holding it. And hold. Hold. And extend. hold it there, Chimis. Bring it back down. And rotate it one more time. Ooh, nice and gentle. Bringing it back into all fours. Again, we're going to repeat the same movement, okay, with the other leg. All fours and start with the rotation. Remember, as you build up and you feel the comfortability, or you feel like you just need an extra stretch, go as far as you can. Remember, listen to your body as you are doing it. Nice little pop right there. We're going to get ready to extend it. Get it up and extend. And hold it there. Hold it there, Chimis. Feel that stretch all through your leg and on your glute area and lower back. Bring it back in. Rotate it one more time. And then bring it back to all fours. You're going to feel such a relief on your lower back, near your sciatic nerve area. You're going to feel relief or a blockage on your lower areas such as your sacral and the back area and your root, of course. All right, guys. We're going to go into alternating dog pointer. All right, so we're going to go in and just always do this. Hold on, guys. My spicy food. We're going to go in and hold it there, guys. And then bring it back slowly. I'm going to repeat. Just hold. Getting some nice mobility. The lower body area, upper body area coordination. Helping with balance. Bring it in. And do one more set on each side. And bring it in for the other side. And bring it down. Back on all fours. Woo! We're going to do our L back stretch, okay? We're going to bring those arms to the farthest outskirts away from your head. You're going to bring your body down, making sure that those legs are in a 90-degree angle. You feel like you need to go further. Of course, adjust. But the main focus is you want to get that back as stretched and as warm as possible. Because the next move, they're going to incorporate our tummies. And we want to make sure we have the nice release from this one to help with those next few positions. Feel that lower body tension just roll off. You might feel a sensation as it coming back to your back, but just imagine it just sliding off your back. And then bring it back up. Walk yourself back upward, okay, to the position. And we're going to go into an outward tummy stretch, okay? So this one, you're going to bring yourself back up and just push yourself and that tummy out, okay? And then bring yourself back up. Hold it there for 10 seconds before we sit down. And we go into a child's pose. Remember to sit on those glutes. Sit your glutes on those heels. And stretch forward, guys. Very gently. Breathe through it. And we're going to bring our bodies up nicely and slowly. Bring those hands to the sides. And just slowly bring your head up and your body up. Alright, Chimis. Going into a cobra. Lay that body on the mat. Remember, hips are as close to the mat. Shoulders are relaxed. Ooh, nice little pop there and here. Twist it to the side just slightly. Hello. Bring it to the other side. Bring it back up. Third eye as if you're looking up at the sun. And then bring it slowly down, Chimis, slowly, okay? You don't want to do too much. And once you get there, you're going to bring yourself back up and put those feet just nicely upward with the toes and bring those hands up and just go into a bear hold. 20 seconds. Raise your knees and your body up just maybe about half an inch to an inch up. And then slowly bring it back down. And we're going to go, keep those feet just the way they are. We're going to go up into a downward dog. We're going to push those feet in. I'm going to move up so you guys can see. Okay, so from the bear hold, okay, you're going to go down. And then you're going to go up. And into that stretch. Make sure that your heels are on the floor. And if you need a little break from the heels being on the floor, just give it a little quick here and there with the legs and up and down. And then bring it back down slowly, guys. We're gonna go and sit in a gratitude position. You're going to check in, make sure that your body is feeling nice and good, okay? Before we go into the next few positions, this is going to be very lower and upper body centered with support from each dynamic area, okay? So check in how you felt when you came in at first versus how you feel now, right? You're feeling looser, you're feeling much warmer, you're feeling like you can do a little bit more, you're feeling relaxed, We're not done yet, Chimis. We still got a little bit more left. Alright, guys, and we're gonna go in. Knee to chest, hip flexor stretch, okay? Hold it there. This is where we're gonna push in from the root, right? We're gonna push it in and hold it there. Our main focus is to make sure that we are pushing in for that hip flexor, opening that pelvis area, keeping that back nice and straight, having those arms nicely supported right there, holding that position for you. You're gonna feel also that stretch on the opposite leg where it's supporting you to hold you up in the hip flexor area as well. And you're gonna feel it in the gluteus minus and a little bit on the gluteus maximus as you're stretching it too as well, which is basically your ass, right? The butt cheek and then the under butt cheek. That's what I'm reading, okay? You guys don't know, so that's where those target areas are helping to stretch, especially if you've been practicing dancing, isolation exercises, core exercises, all that stuff, dancing, control, hip control, leg control, drop control, all these hip flexor stretches, the supported upper body stretches, the full body stretch itself helps to help mobilize and put more flexibility into those areas. We're going to bring it back inward and then find that sweet spot and stretch it inward. Remember, coming in with the root chakra, pushing it inward, okay? Push it in like if you're gonna squeeze, and then holding it in with that sacral. Back is straight, knee is not over the toe, okay? And then bring it back in, guys. Back into gratitude position. And we're going to flip it over to do our one leg up extensions. So you're going to flip it over. Laying down. Holding it there. And this is where we're going to lift up the leg by one. And we're going to hold it. You're going to either stretch it out as straight as you can or bring it up. If you can't stretch it out all the way, you're going to bring it up and then stretch it in as far as you can. The main focus is to help the hip flexor and the area of the glutes and the quads behind here to help get that stretch, okay? So make sure that you're going with pace, space, and grace, all right, guys? So at first, we're going to bring up with that leg, and then we're going to stretch it up and just hold. Again, if you guys can't stretch it all the way, you're going to stretch it inward. You're going to still feel that stretch here where you need it to be, okay? So again, hold it there. And then bring it down and slide it down. Feel that difference between that leg and the other one, okay? As far as the whole leg itself and not just where the hip flexor areas and the glutes and the quads are, okay? Bringing that leg up again with the other one. Remember, this one is like, again, this one is my knee. It's getting cold, Chimis. That's how I know. I gotta stretch it out a little bit more. But I got it. I can still move it, baby. Again, the main focus is you're holding it by the knee. You want to get that stretch right here. You're going to feel that muscle, that tendon right there, those areas, feeling that intensity. Just hold it there, extend it. And then bring it back in slowly. And then slide it down. Remember, slide it down very gently so that you don't hurt your legs, your joints, you don't hurt that hamstring, or you don't get a cramp either. Okay, we're gonna do the lower leg spine twist. I love this one. We're gonna bring that leg back over and twist over to the side. And then stretching over to the back and holding it there. You're gonna feel that intention, that tensity, the tension melt away with the intensity being put. And it's a very slow intensity, so it's like it helps and eases just coming over that area. And then bring it back over. We're going to repeat the same step to the other side. Bring it back down. And bring that leg right over. Ooh, you're going to feel it right on the glute, on the quad. And twist it over. This is one of my favorites to do. And then bring it back up. Align. And then bring it back down. Right, Chimis. 10-second hold. Making sure that you have that circulation going around. We're going to do the dead bug. It's when we lift up L shape and we alternate. Okay, we're going to alternate, just lower down that leg, helping those muscle areas in the sacral and the solar plexus, and of course the root area. Get a little bit more of extension, movement, and release. All right, guys, bringing it into dead bug mode. Bring it up, and all you're doing is alternating. Just bring it down and bring it up. And once you got the momentum, and the next one, even if it takes the next one, if you got to do the next one after this one, that's fine. This one, we're going to hold it just slightly, a little bit longer, and extend. And then bring it back up. Do the same thing with the opposite side. Extend. And then bring it back up. One more time, Chimis. Bring it down. Ooh, nice little snap right there. it back up. Here she goes. Her BS. Keep the flow, Chimis. Alexa, resume. Hold it there. Girl. And then bring it back down slowly and gently. Gracefully putting those feet on the ground and bringing those hands down nice and gently, okay? Breathe with it. 10 seconds, Chimis. We are almost done. We're going to do our side to side roll, okay? Bring those legs in and just roll side to side. This one we're doing nicely and gently. And hold. And we're going into a good morning lie down pose. And stretch like if you're on the bed, you're getting up, and just stretch upward and pull those toes downward. And release. Release where you're at, Shimmy. Just release the hands right there. Release the legs where they're at, okay? Stay with it. 15 more seconds. We're going to release some tension off of our hands. Okay, yes. Sometimes our hands, when they get idle, they store. And then we want to get into things that we shouldn't be getting into. And that goes in all forms. Bring the hands up. This also helps to stimulate, helps to circulate the flow. And then bring it back down. Hold them there. We're going to lie down for another minute. Breathing in and breathing out. And we're going to bring ourselves back to center. Open those eyes slowly. Still breathing through it. And when you are ready, bring it back up slowly and gently. Getting into a sit-down position. We're going to get into body scan mode. See how we're feeling. Check in with self. Coming back from it, Chimis. Opening the eyes, still breathing. How are y'all feeling? I hope you guys are feeling much better. Your body's feeling relaxed, without tension. Maybe feelings of emotions have disintegrated. And you have a relaxing sensation throughout your body. I hope that the activity has treated you kindly. And I thank you for being here for this activity, for this release, for this meditation, for this regroup with Together and Self. I love y'all, Chimis. I'll see you guys on the next vibe. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you next time. Much love.